to my live stream. I'm actually sitting down at the corner of 90 and Acme. It's quite a ways from the jail. Um, Officer Avello, he thought it'd be funny to take my belt off and put it in my vehicle, knowing I'd have to walk from the jail to the vehicle. It's about 12 miles. Holding up my shorts with one hand and a sling and the other carrying paperwork and all my other effects. Well, about 2 miles ago, I got fed up with that. So, being the smartass I am, you know what I did. I said, to hell with them. I'm going to walk out here in my skivvies. What are they going to say? It's not indecent? Sorry. I did stop and get a coffee. And no, I didn't walk in and buy my coffee wearing skivvies. I walked in there trying to hold up my shorts the best I could. And right now, I'm holding my shorts here. And that's me. Walk into the impound lot in my skivvies. You know what? Howdy, Karen. Now, you won't see it because I'm not going to proudly exhibit my backside to my audience. Oh, yes, I will. But I'm walking to the impound lot in my skivvies because the smart-ass SAPD officer, decided he'd take my belt and put it in my car, knowing it was a 12-mile walk to pick it up. Well, eventually I got tired of holding my shorts up with one hand in a sling and holding all my paperwork. So I just kind of made my shorts into an impromptu backpack about 2 miles ago and said, fuck them. What are they going to do? It's not indecent. So I've got on clothing. It'd be the same as someone walking down the street in their, be the same as someone walking down the street in a swimsuit. So, here we go. We're at South Acme Road right now, and Groden Drive or Groden Road, for those of you not from the San Antonio area. Yeah, I can be a dick. I give a shit less if police get 500 phone calls about a man walking down the street in his underwear, because this is what I'm going to do. Not obstructing traffic. Now that car there, he came to a dead stop. He's like, oh fuck, I'm not coming over here. I'm not going to run over the dude walking down the street in his underwear. But again, this is my way of protesting. Now they gave me a quote as to what it would cost me to get my vehicle out of this impound lot. What they declined to tell me, though, which I found out from the tow truck company, is that once I get here and pay that fee, they won't let me drive my vehicle off their lot either. They're going to make me hire another tow company to tow my vehicle off their lot after I pay them the exorbitant towing fee for whatever reasons. But at least I'm aware of that. So I did stop by the store. I pulled out some extra cash in case the cash in my car got stolen. I mean, that is a possibility. I don't think it would be. But again, this is just me. And this is my way of protesting peacefully and telling them to fuck themselves. That is me and my skivvies walking down the street, holding my fucking shorts. And if they don't like it, maybe they should stop fucking doing stupid shit like, oh, we know the jail will take your belt, but we're going to tell you they won't and make your life fucking even harder. And again, that cop thought that shit was funny. These are the types of things that stupid fucking pigs do. And when I show up to the impound lot in my underwear, the lady's going to go, why the hell are you here in your underwear? And I'm going to tell her, I said, well, why the hell would your officer take my belt and put it in my fucking car and have it towed 12 miles away from where I'm at, knowing I would have to walk out here to get it? Now, I've been out of jail for probably 4 hours. I'm an old man. I still walk a pretty good clip. Buses, this is San Antonio. They started running, I guess, at about 4:30 in the morning. But, I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to go get this taken care of as soon as possible. I can walk. And again, that's what I've done. Probably have another Honest, maybe 20-minute walk total. This will be a boring live stream, unless, of course, that is an Air Force base right there. Kelly Lackland Air Force Base. You know, might get an MP that comes up and says, hey, what the hell are you doing? And again, I am filming. I'm outside of their gate. You know, photography, filming, parking, and loitering prohibited. Well, sorry, but they can't tell me that filming is prohibited on this side of the fence. On that side, it may be. Again, that's their fucking problem if they want to say that. We'll fight that in court too. This is on a way to a public facility, and if the city of San Antonio wants to put their shit out by military bases and say we can't film on our way in here, they're full of shit. Just not going to happen. This is a public road, and I am on the easement, just pointing my camera down or away from me at this point. I am walking on the legal shoulder against traffic as required. Believe it or not, guys, I go out of my way not to break laws, and I get very pissed off when cops pull this bullshit like, oh, that was, we're going to arrest you for 3815, interfering with a police officer because you're filming. So if anyone wants to throw in a comment or two there about if they think it's appropriate to walk down a main thoroughfare in your underwear, let me know. I don't think it's inappropriate. Of course, I'm also an asshole, so you guys just let me know what you think about that. Sorry, I'm going to go back to comments. Got to pull my glasses down. Tell them I'm the bank and repo my own car. Yep, that wouldn't work. It's a city lot, and again, their damn policy out here is that you can't drive your own vehicle off the lot. That is for insurance reasons and other reasons too. They've had thefts and other things. I understand the logic, but it's asinine that they're going to charge you a fee instead of having their own tow driver out here 24/7 to move your vehicle off the lot for you. I mean, that's all they'd need to do is have someone drive your vehicle off their lot. Nope. Instead, they say, okay, now you got to hire your own tow truck to come all the way out here and, tow your vehicle off the impound lot as well. I was told that's going to be another $140 by the wonderful lady who works for the towing company who took my vehicle out here. And I called her because when they took my vehicle, the driver asked me, said, can I drive it up there? And I said, yeah, it's going to cost less damage to the vehicle if you drive it up on the ramp. It's all-wheel drive, no problem. And then he said, well, when we get it there, can I drive it off? And I said, yeah. What are you going to do with the keys? You're going to leave it with the vehicle, right? So when I go out to pick up my vehicle, my keys are going to be with the vehicle. And he says, yeah. And I call, and, I call out there, and they tell me, oh, there's no keys here. We don't keep keys here. And that kind of pissed me off. And then the SAPD who runs this lot tells me, oh, they may be in the police property room. I'm like, hold on just a second. Why would your driver take my keys and then turn them into the police property room afterwards? That wouldn't happen. And they're like, well, yeah, it doesn't make sense. And I said, well, I'll get hold of their company. They assured me that what their drivers normally do is just leave it in the vehicle. So, hey, Bootlicker, feel free to make her a mod. I thought I'd done that before. I can't really do it right now walking with one arm. I may stop here in a second. Appreciate that. And yeah, Karen, we do love you, and we know you work hard on all the channels. I can't believe I've missed adding you as a mod. I've only started recently adding moderators to my channel. Honestly, it's not a big deal to me because I don't get a whole lot of bootlickers in my chat that talk shit. So, Bootlicker, did you know how to give her a wrench, or do I have to do it? I'll pause here for a second. What's that? Hold up my drawers? Yeah, well, there you go. These are my these are my shorts. And sorry, getting back to walking in my skivvies. There's nothing obscene, nothing hanging out, despite all the vicious rumors that are out there about, me being hung down to my knees. That is a vicious lie that I might have started myself, but, well, okay. Wow, I just lost 42 subscribers. Damn it. I needed those too. The starving gigolo, that's the only funds I've been getting. A few sandwiches here and there, Hey, those lonely ladies, they dig the hippie look sometimes. But, yeah, like I said, I'm not too far. I think from here, going up around this corner, this car that's coming down, it's probably another mile, and then around the corner. And I'm making a decent clip here. Off to my left side, that is the Air Force Base. You can see a plane out on the tarmac over there. Most of that airfield now is used by commercial agencies that support San Antonio, but this part down here still has military aircraft and other things on it. So, beautiful day in the neighborhood again. Looks like if you look up at the clouds, it's going to piss on me. It looks a lot brighter than it is out here. I'm actually glad to see that. Usually my phone's too damn dark to see anything. You got a point. Haven't had anyone stop and offer me a ride. Can't understand why. Not that I would probably accept one anyway. Kind of strange about certain things. I figure anyone who's crazy enough to pick up someone who looks as crazy as me is someone I should avoid. But so again, this is just my way of protesting. Here comes a tow truck now. He dropped off his load. He's getting out of here. And again, I hate non-consensual tows, but these tow truck drivers that work for the city, it's not their fault. They get paid. They get their contract. They're professional about what they do. I've yet to see one of them loading a vehicle improperly when they're under city contract, which is not something I can say for all tow truck drivers. The ones who do non-consensual tows in some shady areas, I've heard both sides of the stories. They do what I call a hook and book. They don't safety chain the vehicles in place. They don't put the lights on top of them. They just drag them out of the area so they can make a quick escape and do it down the street. But, when the police are telling you to do something, you don't have to worry about that. You can actually do your job correctly and make sure it's towed safely. And again, the driver that towed my vehicle, he was polite and friendly with me. I was polite and friendly with him. I'm like, yeah, dude, whatever makes your job easier. It's not your fault this cop's a dick. I mean, there's absolutely no reason that cop had to tow my vehicle. He never saw me in a vehicle. He simply said, oh, you have car keys on you, so you must have driven here. Where's your car? And I could have been a dick about it and just said, I didn't drive, I walked. I could have lied, but I'm like, why? It's no big deal. You don't need to tow it. And he's like, yeah, I do. And I'm like, okay, that's your policy, but it's bullshit. Oh yeah, it does trash the transmission, dragging them. Does a lot of other things too. And again, that's why I gave this tow truck driver my keys. It's an all-wheel drive vehicle. And yeah, he could hoist it up using the chains, whatever. But why do that to my own vehicle? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if I can help, I'm going to help. Now, up here on the left side, I do see a vehicle stopped. And I'm wondering if it's the police or what vehicle's up there on the left-hand side. It's outside of the impound yard. That is part of the impound yard all the way back here. So, not sure why someone would park there unless they were going to hop the fence and maybe do something shady. Or maybe it's just base police parking in that area. Like I said, I'm not. I'm looking down at my boxers, and I don't appear to be obscene. As a matter of fact, you probably can't even tell they're really boxers unless you look closely. So I don't really expect any problem from the police out here. I do expect the people at the auction to not be real, or the impound yard not to be real happy that I'm holding my shorts in my hand. But again, they're public servants. They do what they do. Nothing against them except for the way that they treat people. Like I said, they could have told me when I asked for the total amount of fees, because I wanted to bring the correct amount of money, oh, we're also going to charge you to have someone tow your vehicle off the yard. And that vehicle that's up here, it appears to be just a tow truck driver. And I was told that they do hang out in this area waiting for people that were not aware that they have to pay to get their vehicle towed out. I mean, that makes sense. If you got nothing else to do, why not come over here and make a quick $140? So I see I've lost most people's interest. This is going 17 minutes now. I'm almost where I'm going. And quite honestly, my left arm's killing me. I am going to stop for a second here, so I'll go ahead and end my live stream. I'll turn it back on as I get closer to the yard, which is, like I said, should be right up around the corner. No big deal here. That's the one of the entrances to the tow yard. I'm catching comments sporadically, so give me a second. I'm going to actually set down my coffee and take a look at what I have here. Well, there's Karen, and now Karen has been added as moderator again, so I don't know. I thought I'd added her before. Live chat, all messages. Okay, so Karen should have the wonderful monkey wrench. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Lots of wonderful treasures on the side of the road. Hey guys, I appreciate you enjoying this little walk with me. There you go. You can all make fun of me later for exposing my glorious, rather white legs. Normally they're much more tan than that, but haven't been out in the sun as much as I'd like to this year. And I'm going to let you guys go. Again, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully I'll have my view here within 40 minutes or so. If not, no big deal. I'll get it when I get it. You know, things take time. And again, this is just me doing my protest walk in my underwear up the side of the highway. Peace out. You guys remember, tyrants will do things to irritate you. If you let it irritate you, they win. You know, him taking my belt, fuck him. I'm sure someone's going to say, you know, ha ha ha, look at this fucking dude walking down the street in his underwear. Oh, you got him. He had to walk there in his underwear. No, I didn't have to. I chose to. And again, I walked for a long time holding up my shorts, and finally I said, fuck them. This is what I'm going to do as a protest. Perfectly within my First Amendment rights to redress my government in that way, and that's what I've done. So you guys be safe. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll post an update soon. Trying to close this out.